And is this gonna be more lower or higher? Because I feel like.
So we want to kind of do this. So as you kind of see, we have our hands right here, and then we create a nice little angle right there.
Okay.
Okay, once we start doing this, you can start feeling tension start going into your hand.
Yeah.
Less tension is better.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now we have a pitching wedge in our hands, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a little bit too much weight forward.
Okay.
So we're going to kind of get a little bit more neutral. Good.
And then more.
Yep. There you go. Now, probably for you, what I would suggest, okay, is that you're a very tall lady.
I'm talking about getting shorter clubs because my clubs are too long as well, probably.
No, I think your clubs are too short.
You think they're too short?
I think they're too short. So I think you probably, because how tall are you?
I'm like 5'6.5".
I think
5'7",
you're-
I'll round up.
Okay. But you just seem like you're kind of hunched over quite
Yeah,
a
I
bit
do
for these.
feel a little hunched over right now.
Right, so I think if we got like, and I'm just going to kind of go with
Is it in here you shoot it?
this one.
Okay.
Yes,
I was
sir.
sitting back here, so confused, but I think.
So I just want to kind of take a look at the length here just a little
Okay.
bit. This is, that's going to be way too long. This is 7 iron. But let me see if I can find a pitching wedge.
Okay.
All right. I think a little bit longer club would be beneficial for you.
Okay.
Let me see.
Oh!
Uh-oh, he's all in. Now, obviously, this is a
Jump
men's,
over there.
men's club, but I just want to kind of take a look at the length difference. Pretty significant,
Yeah.
right? So I just want you to kind of, so let's kind of.
But I tried out his like old clubs that he had, but then it was just too heavy, I feel like.
Yeah.
So.
I just want you to kind of, I'm not worried about, I'm not going to think about the weight here right now. I just want to kind of get a feel for what you think about with the length. So, right, so we got to get a feeling there. And I'm going to bring this guy on. Okay. So go ahead and set up with him. Okay, good. All right, so that's where we'd be.
Okay.
Okay. There you go. All
Okay.
right, so how does that kind of, and we're going to kind of put our hands down just a little bit. How does that feel a little bit right there?
I think it feels fine.
Okay, that's fine. Do you don't feel like you're bending over so much to
I feel like a little bit.
a little
I
bit?
feel like a little bit, yeah. Maybe I need to like straighten myself out.
Okay.
Like, reset. Like this?
Mhm.
This
So-
feels, yeah. This feels fine.
Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of bring this guy on in here,
Okay.
right? Now it feels like you got to get a little bit closer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's kind of do that. Feel like we're scooching on up just a little bit to it. So let's go through a whole routine for you.
Okay.
Let's kind of set up together. Okay. So I'm going to give you the pitching wedge. I'll take your 7. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our feet together.
Okay.
Okay. And what I want you to kind of do, and this is going to be the ball right here.
Okay.
I want you to take very small steps each side.
Okay.
Okay, better. Okay, so that's probably going to be about the width for your pitching wedge right there.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay, because we're not taking a huge swing,
Right.
We're trying.
Yeah.
This is going to be more of a controlled shot. So I like that. I want this foot turned out just a smidge perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Now, take the club and let's put it out in front of us,
Okay.
just as so. Okay, and let our arms come and drop down naturally. Good. Okay. Good. Much better. How's that posture feel?
A lot better. Like I feel like I don't feel like back pain here. I don't feel like I'm hunched over. I just feel like I'm like kind of just dangling.
Yeah, great,
Yeah.
great. That's a great way of kind of putting it right there. So this is more where we need to be. This is very good setup right here.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go walk through that again. Okay,
Okay.
and we may just hammer through this today. Okay. All right. So good. So just small steps with our feet. Good. Okay.
This one out.
Just a little bit, right? And then let the club hang down naturally. Good. Very good. Okay.
Yeah, I don't feel any back pain with this. Yeah,
Right.
it just literally feels like I'm just
You're in a
dangling.
perfect position. Your hip is right over your ankle joint now.
Okay.
You've got the butt of the club pointing up towards your navel, and your
Okay.
arms are hanging down off your shoulders naturally. I don't see any
Yes.
force movement out away from it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. want you to go through that setup again, okay? I'm gonna let you kind of do it on your own this time, right? Good. Good. And then just let your arms hang down naturally. Very good.
Yeah, this feels good.
Okay? So I want you to just kind of repeat that 2 or 3 more times for me,
Okay.
get used to it, right? This is going to be kind of your practice routine for today. Good. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks so much better than when I saw you before. When you got here, you're all like this, and
I know,
you
I felt,
weights
it didn't
forward.
feel right either.
Okay. So go through your setup one more
This
time.
feels like just natural, like I'm just like,
Yeah. Just let those arms hang down off our shoulders naturally. That's all we need to do.
so I need longer clubs than you think?
I don't think they would hurt you too much, because you are, for
I
a
got long
lady.
limbs, I know.
Yeah, it just may help you a little bit, but for right now, I think if we can get you in a good posture, it's going to be good. There you go. Okay. All right, let's go through our setup one more time. Feet together, kind of small little equal steps. There you go. But just turned out just a little bit. Good. So much better.
This feels good.
Okay? So, go through your setup and let's hit a golf ball. What do you say?
Okay.
Okay, we'll see what the motion's looking like, all right? But first things set up.
Okay. That just cover them both. I feel like I need to restart from
That's
here,
fine.
actually, though.
Whatever it takes for you, okay? Good. Very good. At least the good thing is, if you guys play golf, you guys can both live on the left together.
You know what's funny is I wasn't, okay, so when we first got the sim, because we didn't have this,
Uh-huh.
I was like, I need to hit more left. And now I'm just hitting more left and not hitting right.
Towards the right. 'cause
Or
you didn't
hitting
have-
straight. Like, I'm completely just like, subconsciously, I'm like, nope, let's just go
Go
left.
left, go left. So let's just try to feel like we're swinging down the target line a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, motion looks pretty good. Focus on your setup, okay?
Okay.
All right, feet together, small little steps. Very good. Let your arms hang down naturally off your shoulders. Bend in from the waist. Very good. Better.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Go through your setup.
So I felt like I was coming like way back though, I feel like too.
Okay. Let's focus on our setup.
Right.
Right, let's go through our setup. So for this one, what I want you to kind of feel like, right, is I just want you to kind of feel like you're swinging out towards this area.
Okay.
Okay? Let's
This
just
is
see.
what he has set up in the garage right now.
Okay.
But,
Oh, yeah.
because I'm swinging left.
Yeah, absolutely. Takes time, right? So let's kind of take a look at the swing on this one.
Am I like chicken winging it like my arm looks like?
Well, we're getting kind of like with Cisco here, kind of getting that left shoulder down, right?
Yeah.
You're kind of getting just a little stuck, probably feel a little stuck as you're coming through.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I'm taking the club too far back out of my range also a little bit.
Well, it looks
Oh,
like to me
okay.
like we're kind of, instead of kind of swinging it more up to the top like this, it's kind of more of,
A backwards motion.
right?
So
So,
swing this way, not that way.
so let me kind of take the club real quick. Kind of put your arms across your chest for me, please.
Okay.
Get into your posture. Very good. So, what I'm going to kind of do is I'm going to kind of hold your head,
Okay.
and then we're just kind of roll your shoulders. Okay. Feel how we're rotating there?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a much different motion as we kind of look up there on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of doing kind of what you're doing here is kind of more of this,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Instead of more of this. Yes. Okay. So do that a
Okay.
couple times and I'll videotape you so you can kind of see what your movement pattern needs to be. Yeah. Very good. So you can probably feel your right glute going towards the target line,
Yeah.
right? And a little bit more flatter shoulder turn, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like thinking of someone like pulling me this way with it that way. Except like if I think before I was kind of like scooting out.
Yeah, so like, you got a little pocket right here, so if you go like this, right? You
Yeah.
Feel that, right? That little turn right there,
Yeah.
right? They've got like little devices or stuff like this that you kind of put on your hips, and it has like this tuggy thing back
Uh-huh.
behind you, and as you move, it kind of pulls you a little bit, gets you that
Okay.
feeling a little bit. But let's kind of take a look at the video compared to what you were kind of doing before. All right, so that's where we want to kind of be.
Okay. I see. Okay.
Okay, so you see how we're kind of moving right there?
Yeah. And that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I see the difference.
Gotcha. It's just, you know, as I said, it's movement patterns. You just got to kind of work on it a little bit,
Right.
right? What feel versus real is. All right, so go ahead and set up again for me.
Okay.
Good. All right, good. Let your arms hang off your chest naturally. As you get into posture, good. Probably get you up just a little bit. There you go. Very good. Just a little bit. So as we turn, kind of moving here just a little bit. Better.
Okay.
Feel where we're at there?
Yeah.
Like shoulders up just a little. There you go. Good. Okay. So that's a much different turn for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right. So as this, yeah. So as you come on up here, yeah. There you go. Good.
Okay.
Okay.
So higher.
Yeah, a little bit higher for you, right? I think we don't have a view of you back behind you, but I'm sure that probably if we did, it's probably taking the club a little bit too far inside.
Yeah.
That shoulder's coming down.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. So,
Let's see if I can implement that.
gotcha. Understand. Right, so let's just kind of take some practice swings, work on our setup, right?
Okay.
Feet together, small steps right there, good. Okay. Just let our arms hang off our shoulders naturally. Very good. Okay. So for us, we just want to feel like our back glute's going towards the target a little bit,
Okay.
right? And left shoulder is going to be a little bit more of a flatter turn for us.
Like that?
So here we go. Coming back. There you go.
Why do I want to keep going down? That's crazy. Okay.
Okay. Because I see the motion that you do. You get here, and then it's like really getting down now.
Yeah, I don't know
right?
why.
So just feel like you're a spiral staircase, right? You're turning up the spiral staircase. Better. Yeah.
I feel like I can feel that I'm still going down though.
Okay.
A little bit.
Right, so as we come up the outfit, just a little bit so as we go. Get that wrist hinge, right?
Okay.
Because if I don't have a wrist hinge, you
I'm
see
just
how the
gonna-
shoulder
yeah.
keeps going down, right? So, good. Feel how when we get that wrist hinge, we can turn up,
Yeah.
right? But if I don't get that wrist hinge, you keep going like this,
Yeah.
okay? It gets deep and the left shoulder gets down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the okay.
Boom. Good. Right?
Okay, so like
Mm-hmm. Better. Much better. Right? Mm-hmm. And let's come on through. Bring it through one time for me. See how we're doing. All right, go through your routine. Good. Great. Better.
better?
Better. Okay. Now the big thing for you is, as we work, we want to work on our setup, but just like Cisco, we're going to need to work on the video and stuff like that and
Yeah.
see what our movements are, right?
Yeah.
And making sure that we both hold each other accountable
Yeah.
for what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Good.
I told him, I said, this is the year I'm gonna
Yeah.
last year just got a little crazy towards the end. So now that we have the simulator, there's like really no excuse, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. You can
Literally in
go right
the
at home,
garage.
right? Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Very good. That's fine.
And at least I'm hitting it. That's already an improvement.
Yes. So just feel like we're going to kind of have you make you feel like, okay, for this next couple shot, I just want you to kind of feel like your visual's out over here, right? We're going to
Okay.
hit it out over here, okay?
Okay.
All right, focus on your follow through being out over there.
Okay.
Video down the line here.
Well,
Oh, you got it out there. Perfect.
yeah. No, I don't think. Like I'm not hinging my wrist though.
Right, so let's take a look here. All right, so kind of getting back with a lot of knee bend again,
Yeah.
right? The rear end's out just a little too much, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see how we kind of just start squatting down to begin with? here?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, and now you're probably going to be stuck because we're so bent over, right? So much
Right.
lateral bends. Right, now you're going to have to kind of pop out,
Yeah.
right? And you see how the club's just kind of swinging by you there,
Yeah.
right? And the other thing I kind of see here is now we're starting to get that right foot up just a little bit, right? So we got to kind of work on a few things there. Good. Okay. See what we're doing there?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of do this to you. So I'm going to kind of get you feeling a little bit different. So I'm going to have you do it just like this.
Okay.
I want you to swing it just like this.
Okay.
And I want you to swing it up.
Okay.
Okay? Just for a couple feels. So I want you to go like this, up, over, up. Right?
Okay.
Okay?
So like up, over, up.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. Up. Better. So we're doing once again. Up. Yeah. So here we go. All right. So just let that club turn. Okay. See how you're kind of going like this? You're trying to get it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So just let it kind of go like this,
Okay.
and then up. All right.
Okay.
Feel like you're turning up now, not so down into the ground.
Over. Up.
Yeah.
Over. Up.
Good. Now try to get up to the top, and then try to come on through for me. How does that feel?
Bottom.
Well, yeah, that's okay. I'm not worried about. We'll get to the
That felt
bottom.
good. That felt like I could follow all the way through my
You can
swing,
get
whereas
through.
I'm not doing
Okay.
that, getting stuck.
Good, good. Okay, let's
This
just.
feels like a workout for my obliques. Oh my. I'm like, yikes, I'm weak. All right. So up, over, up.
through.
Yeah, I can
Right.
like get all the way through.
You can
not
feel
get
yourself
stuck
releasing.
here.
Good.
Yeah,
All right. So
feels like one fluid motion.
good. So I just want you to kind of. We're just going to take a small little shot here. I just want you to kind of here, up, and then just kind of give me a small little shot through. Try to get a feel for it. Okay.
Okay, so here, 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 here.
Good job.
That sounded good. Well, okay. That's a lot.
Pull up. Just want to see how we're doing.
Oh, really not.
Good.
I feel like I'm still sweeping under though.
A little bit.
Yeah. It's
Right.
not gonna be fixed in a day though. So.
No, Rome wasn't built in a day, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. I was looking if I can think of what it was. I haven't had coffee today yet. So.
I got you. Right? Okay. Alright. So, let's set on up over here once again.
Okay.
Okay. Right, so if I kind of put this right behind your rear end right here,
Uh-huh.
okay, go ahead and come on back to the backswing for me.
The up or just like
Mhm.
full on?
Yeah.
This?
There you go. See how you're starting to get too much into that
I need to be like
backside?
this.
You need a little bit more. Okay, so up a little bit. That hip not so far back. Okay,
Okay.
good. Okay, because you have an issue that a lot of amateurs don't. They mostly go this way, but you really get into that side
Why
right
is that?
there. I couldn't talk about the physical, kinesiology of it, but the whole point is that we want to kind of feel like that this glute right here doesn't go so far back, but kind of more towards the target. So more like this, then kind of that.
Is it like too open of hips? Like
It's just too deep of a hip go, right?
Okay.
So, you do want to kind of have that rear end kind of going back a little bit, but we
Yeah.
kind of get that thing really pushing back for us because it's kind of more of this motion.
And then I get stuck with the underneath. 'cause I'm
Correct.
Too
And then
low
you're,
down.
yeah, because
Okay.
then we're going to have to kind of pop up like we kind of see here, and then it's just kind of let's get the club past us,
Gotcha.
right?
Okay.
okay?
Let me see. Okay. Let me see if I can just try one.
Just feel like there's less motion. Just feel like
Yeah.
you're turning it up. Better.
That feels like yeah.
Okay, better. It's going to take time.
Yeah.
Movement patterns, they take
Yeah.
time, man. Okay, good setup. Good. Good.
It feels better. Like I feel like I'm not having to stop the move. Like, not stop, but I feel like it's like
Continual
moving
motion.
around. I'm not having to like.
Yeah, it's not down then back up.
Yeah.
All right? Okay, good. Good. You ready?
I work out. Jeez.
Yeah. That's the big thing about golf. You gotta work
Oh my
out those
gosh.
abs. Okay.
Get more right.
Correct. Very good. Right, for what we're trying to do, that's really good.
Okay. I feel like I was less down on that one.
Yep. Right, see how your right hip's turning back behind you there?
Yeah.
Great job. Okay. Good. Much better. Now the only thing we want to kind of focus on now, I think we're getting there with the turn, right? But we got to kind of get that impact a little bit better. See how we're getting that alligator arm coming through,
Yeah.
right? So I want to kind of give you a little bit of a feel here for what we got to do there.
Okay.
Okay. So here, let me demonstrate real quick for you,
Okay.
Alex. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you put this right along the side, right
Okay.
here, just like this. Okay, and all I want you to do is kind of take it to here, right? And then I want you to feel like you're keeping your arms out in front of you and keeping this just to the side of you,
Okay.
just like that, okay?
Okay.
Because we can see in the video here, right? You see how that, as we
Yeah, I
go,
lost this.
right? This left arm is tucking back what we call
Yeah.
the slot position,
Okay.
right? If I was playing slots, I'd be doing that
Yeah.
with my arm,
Okay.
right? So here,
Okay.
okay? So I just want you to kind of get a small feel for that,
Okay.
okay? I'll help you out here. Just along your side. Yeah, yeah. Just as so. Come on, put this right on the hip line. Just a little bit lower. There you go, good. Okay, so I'll kind of help you out on the first step.
Okay. I feel like you're like worth this.
I know, it's odd, right? So here we go, as we kind of come on up here, just a little bit, just like that. All right, good. Try to keep that left arm straight. There you go, good. All right, and as we come through, good.
Okay.
See how we're maintaining the structure out in
Yeah.
front of us right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Once
So
again,
arms straight.
right, so here, right, as we're coming in and impact, boom.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you do that a couple times for me?
Yeah.
Okay, very slowly. Get yourself the feeling of the movement. Right?
Yeah. This is really off in the hole.
I know, I know.
It doesn't feel like it's long. It feels so weird.
So there we go, we're going
Okay.
right here.
Right here.
Right, turn, maintaining that structure.
Okay.
Good job. Okay.
Okay.
Right, so let's give you a golf club here.
Okay. I'm trying with that.
Just give me a couple swings. Okay, whatever. All right, but feel like we're kind of maintaining that structure out in front of us, right? Better,
Better?
better.
Okay.
Right? Good job, better. Good, good. Good stance. Posture. Right.
Better?
Yep. How's it feeling for you?
Feels better.
Okay, good.
I'm just making sure I like not keep my arms tight, but I'm just like engaging my muscles in my arms essentially.
So the one thing I do see here, so go ahead and set up for me. Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. And let these guys, there you go. Okay, that's where we want to be.
Okay.
Once we get like this, good.
Okay.
Right, good. Okay, good. How's that feel for your arms right
A lot better.
now? Okay, good. Good. It just looked like it was like,
Yeah, a little
right?
a little too much tension.
How's that putting game going for you, my man?
Really
Yeah?
sensitive.
Yeah.
That's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much is this?
Oh,
I think they're like 436 or something like that.
$436?
Mm-hmm.
I might buy this. I thought this would be like $6 grand. Just plug in a TV in the garage. Put a TV in the garage.
Yeah, you
I might buy it.
can play online.
Yeah, have it there with the putting.
I've got the original one where you can't play online, but it really works for putting.
That's really good.
That's fine. Right? So we're starting to get it out to the right a little bit now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that tells me that we're maintaining the structure, right, and not
Okay.
letting that club.
Not sweeping it all the way through. Like
Right?
past me. You're gonna get the garage hung up in or the TV hung up in the garage.
Yeah?
We have that one.
Have you guys watched any movies in there?
Not yet.
No. Watch football.
Oh, there you go. Is there football on today?
What's today? Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't know.
I hope so. It'd make watching two little girls a lot more enjoyable. At least my youngest one likes to watch football. She's 2 and she's like, football, football, football.
Yeah,
There it is.
4:30. Steelers, Ravens, and Texans, Colts at 8:15.
Ooh, Steelers Ravens, that might be a good one right there.
It's hard, like the arm. My arms actually just want to go out, so I'm trying to like
Yeah.
keep the.
Just keep it just a little less tension in there, that's all.
I'm not touching the wall. But the swing feels like.
Okay. That's good. So, I'm gonna do this.
But now I am agreeing with you. Maybe I do need longer clubs then, because if I'm upright more, then these are too short.
I think your posture isn't effective of what your length of clubs are, right?
What about like a club like my length? It's a little bit longer.
It would be
So long
perfect,
for
it's
her?
just so heavy.
It is.
This would be so heavy for her, I mean, that's probably a heavy club.
I need this weight, but that height.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you would need something a little bit longer with
It's
graphite.
like half an inch from standard for women's.
That's what I would
So that's
suggest.
what mine is, half an inch standard for men's.
Right, because it just seems like she's so crouched over to get down to the ball, and when she makes a good motion, it
Well,
just,
it's good that you said this because now I always tell her, you should get fitted, you should get fitted. You know? So now she knows. She heard it from a professional.
I already knew that. I wasn't discounting what you were saying. I was just saying it's not a necessity at the moment when you were telling me.
Golf is always a necessity.
You're.
Alex, you say this, but when our kid is on, you're watching him on Sundays, making the cut and stuff, and you remember all the stuff you used to say?
it's not a necessity. Here we go. So I'm gonna kind of do this to you. So
Okay.
I'm gonna put this back behind here,
Okay.
right?
Let's go.
Now what your object is not hit this and try to get in front of that. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just trying to get your angle of attack a little bit down so we're not missing the ball. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Good setup. Good. Good job.
Still going left.
You guys staying at an Airbnb up there in the St. Augustine area, or you just staying with
No,
your
we're
sister?
staying with my sister. They just bought a townhouse last year.
Mm.
Like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's really nice. So we're gonna go stay there.
Older or younger?
Younger.
Younger?
Yeah, she's younger by 2 years. And is Chris your age?
No, I don't think so. I think he's younger.
My age maybe? Might be my age.
Yeah.
I felt like I'd go down a lot.
You did.
Did you see me trying to correct myself? I was like, no. I think I sat on too long.
Let's go through our setup again. Okay. Good. Let your arms hang off your shoulders naturally. Very good. Feel how you're standing really tall there?
Yeah.
That looks really good right there, Alex. I like that.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm so used to not being this tall. My stance is like very,
I
very
know.
new.
Yes.
Usually I'm used to being like, so I'm like, okay, this is, like I said, back to the basics.
Yeah, that's where we're at, right? Good. Good. Posture looks really good.
I felt it.
Right? So I think for you, okay, so this is what I'm kind of thinking here a little bit. I think what happens for you is that you get down so much, right?
Yeah.
That when you come into impact, we got to shoot back up to find the level land.
Yeah.
Right? So we just want to kind of
Yeah,
feel like we're
turn.
turning, you know, more flat.
Yeah.
Right? So do this for me. Go ahead and set up for me. Okay? And kind of give me more of a, just up in the air, give me a baseball swing. So here. Just gonna have you go like this.
Oh, like up in the air.
Yeah, just give me a baseball swing.
Okay. I have to think about a baseball swing.
Right? Just like that, right? Better. Good. Okay, once again, do that again for me. Right? That's more of what your shoulders need
Yeah,
to
'cause
kind of
of
do
the-
there, right?
The
Then
turn.
correct.
Okay.
Doing good. Got it. Let's see. Set up for me. Just a little bit over. Good. Now go ahead and go to your side for me. Get down to the ground. Go through your setup, right? Feet together. Arms hanging off our shoulders naturally.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the car.
Okay.
That way, if it starts pouring again, I don't have to like, you know, run to the trunk.
That's fair.
Yeah. You don't need. Do you want another club or do you need a fishing wedge?
No, this isn't good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good setup. Just
Oh, really high.
That's good. You're making contact. That's good. Hands just a little forward for me, just a little bit.
You good?
There you go. Good.
I feel like I really didn't have a. I feel like I couldn't really turn in that one.
Okay.
Felt wobbly a lot. Maybe I need to move my feet farther back. Okay.
There you go. Good. Very good. fine. Good setup. Good. Down on that ball.
Like this?
Mm-hmm. Give me about 4 more and then we're gonna give you some homework, okay?
Okay. I'm like trying to figure out what should be the thought that cause I have so many different things to implement, so I'm trying to figure out what would be the most. Because then I feel like if I focus on this, then I don't remember to hinge my wrist. And then
So we're gonna break it on down into small
Okay.
little sections for you to practice. You gonna try to get any leads this year? Golf?
Not this year.
No?
No, this year would be like just be like last year, just be a year of just really grinding down the fundamentals
Okay.
and playing and like honestly like I probably won't even keep a handicap or anything like that. I'm just gonna keep grinding the fundamentals, you know, getting things down,
Good.
and then I'll use 20, 25. I'll generally
Good.
because my thing is watch. She goes. You can go. You're good. Good.
Don't worry about what that thing says.
I was telling Alex, I was like, when I have I just want 3 things really. A consistent tee shot,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like with one club, I can always put it on the fairway.
Mm-hmm.
A consistent 100-yard shot and a consistent 150 shot, and then I feel.
I wish
And
I-
practicing short game, of course,
Yeah. Yeah.
as well.
You guys ever go over the pop stroke? Play over there?
Yeah, I beat Alex every time we go.
Wow.
by 1 point, okay? What?
But she has gone a hole in one there. I haven't.
I have.
Nice.
Okay.
Very good.
Oh, really high.
That's good. Straight down the middle.
Okay, now what did I do now? Let me just make sure I resume that.
Right. Okay, go through your setup. Okay, and then we're going to give you a little homework to work on. Okay, things you need to do. Good. So first thing I think for you, you got to do your setup, right? We got to
Yeah.
go through our setup. I think just getting out and hitting balls in the center are going to help.
Yeah.
Just the more we do something, the better we get at it,
Right.
right? But we do need to have a couple fundamentals to go off of, right?
Yeah.
So, let me kind of demonstrate what we want to kind of do here, right? So, first thing we kind of started with was our setup, right? So, try to get your feet together. We want to kind of use this for every club. It gets us centered to where we need to be instead of just kind of coming in there and then we don't know where we're at,
Yeah.
right? So, get your feet centered with it, right? Let your arms hang down naturally, just like that, and then kind of build your stance, right? We don't want to have too much out here, right? And we don't want to have too much knee bend where we kind of started at right here. Remember that our kneecaps is going to be just over our shoelaces or the tongue of our shoe.
Uh-huh.
If it starts getting over the ball of our feet, we've got too much lateral bend or too much bend with our knees, right? So
Yeah.
when I get here, right, and I get set up, I've got pretty much a straight shot from my hip joint to my ankle, right? But once I start getting like this, things start
Yeah.
getting out of place, okay? Now, for you, right, we got to kind of work on this motion that we kind of get really down, right? That's kind
Yeah.
of your motion right there, right? So for us, we want to kind of get the old club across the chest, okay? Get the club down on the floor. I'm sure we've done this drill. I know I've
Yeah.
shown you a couple times, right? But really get the feeling, right, that I would get something probably about 6, 7 feet out in front of us, right? And then I would just kind of have somebody hold my head and then just turn.
Okay.
Okay, and it's just going to take some time, right? I'd love to say, hey, a week and you're good, but it's
Right,
I still have to do this drill, right?
Yeah.
I've been playing since I was 5, right? So it's here,
Yeah.
okay? So for you, both of you guys kind of do this. right? Get really far down, right hip kicks out. For Cisco, it kicks out. For you, you turn back. Right, so those are the two things I see with us. Okay? So that's the first thing right there. Okay? Now the other thing that we got to kind of work on just a little bit for both of you, right, is just getting that angle of attack down, right? I think you really had the eureka moment when we talked about the A and the B,
Yeah.
right? So, you know, what I would kind of do is just kind of take small little shots and feel like I'm hitting little punch shots. If I had like a little bench or something right here, I want to feel like I'm getting it underneath that bench, right? So if I kind of went like this and I had like a little something right there, I want to feel like I'm hitting it down and through. Okay? All I care about is my low point getting down after. Let's see if I can do that here.
You want it to be in the low point, it has to have an A.
Yes.
It's after. If it's B, it's the day before. So then it reads it there, say 30 inches after, and that's what you want. You always want to take a divot after the shot.
Right, so you can, that's a pretty good spot where we want to be. That means it's 3 inches after the ball was my low point, okay? So with the little SkyTrack that you guys have, it will calculate that. I would just kind of, you know, first things first, I would just kind of work on getting that low point down, small little swings, and then I would start hip high, rib high,
Okay.
shoulder high,
Yeah.
right? But just get that feeling that you're hitting down and through it, right?
Okay.
So for both of you, you kind of get like this, and then it's kind of back on over here, right? We kind of have the low point over here a little bit. Now that just kind of goes back to our setup a little bit. For you, Cisco, you kind of get your chest going this way, right? You kind of get like this, right? Chest is over here, so remember we want to feel like our chest is turning back behind the ball, okay? For you, it might be a good drill is kind of get your right arm behind it. Feel like you're shaking somebody with your left hand right there. For both of you, it worked great, okay? Now for Alex, what I kind of had you do so you could kind of do this, and it might work for you too, Cisco, is I'd have you put the club up just like this, turn it to the side. You can see that my hand is just over my right foot, okay? If it's out over here or back over here, no bueno, okay? So here, here, and then from here, I just want to feel like I'm turning up.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you go on YouTube or anything like this, this is a drill that Tiger did for years with Butch Harmon. He would have him do this, and he'd make Tiger sit there until Butch would tell him to go. He said it was the most miserable drill ever,
No.
right?
Yeah, no, I've done that before. I held it there.
Right? But
Because your
it's,
obliques are on fire.
yeah, well, your shoulder's going to be
Your
on
shoulder,
fire,
too.
So
right?
can you do it
Body.
one more time?
Yeah. So it's here, right?
And then pick it up, there, and right arm, everything over your right foot.
Correct.
And then up.
Right, and then all I think about, and it might be yours, but I feel like the butt of the club's going back down towards the ball.
So pretty much like sorry, this is
Yeah, no.
but
So here, I'll get you. So come on over here. I'll set you up.
it's a tiny little club.
Yep. Okay. Okay. See where your hands are at right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Probably feel very tall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But now we're pushing into the ground with our feet. Better. Better. Once again, let me do that one more time with you.
Sorry, it's just
No, you're good.
a
You're
small
good.
club.
Sorry.
Up. Over. Okay, see where your hands are at?
Mhm.
Right there? Up.
And then just pick your arms up.
Correct. Correct. Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
all right. So,
I think I've seen Tiger Woods actually do that. Now you said that, like when warming up on the range, he does that. Like before, you see him like,
I've seen him
and
like,
then he hits them
yeah,
right after. He'll like clap them.
yeah. So that's one of those things I think would really benefit for you because it's for you guys. It's the motion back that we start getting into trouble with, right? So if we can just try to get this club to go where it needs to be and not worry about moving the club. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? So we just get it here, and then I'm just kind of moving my body into a position, right? And I'm going to feel like that right hip's going back towards me, or back towards the target a little bit, instead of kind of having more of this kind of look,
Yeah.
right? That's Cisco, and then this is kind of more you, right? You really get
Yeah.
that, rear end going back
Yeah.
that way.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Any questions?
No.
Okay, guys.
Could you
I
send me
have a
the
question. The low point, where on the SkyTracker does it show that number?
Right here, so-
Can I say low PT this?
So
Oh, is it question, isn't the SkyTrack, is it, instead of an A and B, is it negative or plus?
it
The
might
SkyTrack is
be,
like,
it might be, so
You don't have
you,
anything on there.
so if anything, you want it either after or negative,
negative, okay.
okay? Because negative is gonna be down.
Wait, so then that would be plus or negative on the SkyTrack?
I
Plus,
was,
right?
Down would be, I
Plus,
don't think it'd be
to the right's
negative.
plus.
If you're,
well, we're not
What do you
talking
call
about right or left,
no,
we're
we're
talking
thinking
about up or
before or
down.
after, right? So
Yeah.
I think it'd be negative because you're hitting after it, so that would
Okay.
be negative before
Okay.
we positive,
So,
right?
yeah, I would just look for what your low point is and look for, I would probably venture to guess it's probably gonna be negative of what they're talking about, a negative attack angle, right? Instead of a positive attack angle, which would be a driver, right? So I would look for
Yeah.
after or negative.
Okay.
The other ones that you wanna look for, the big guys, club path, okay? Making sure that that club path is out towards the right or a positive.
Positive, yeah, no.
Okay.
Okay,
We want this to be a negative.
Gotcha.
So this would be like a -2, this would be like a
Let me just type
positive.
this down, because I know you're telling me this, and I
It's-
see it, but
it's
like I'm
gonna be in the
trying to
video.
write things down.
it's gonna be in the video.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Also, I'll
I'll,
remember memory and I can tell you it and I can run it on the board.
Club path, negative? No, club path is positive, sorry.
club path is positive, which means we're swinging out to the right.
Positive and face angle.
Should be
Yeah.
negative.
So anything in the world of TrackMan or anything like that, this is the world of negative, this is the world of positive,
Gotcha.
okay?
Okay,
And in the world of up and down, positive, negative,
gotcha.
okay?
Mhm.
So we want our path to be out towards the second baseman, and we want our club face kind of,
And this is also focusing on the low point. That also, like, if I can consistently get my low point after the ball, right? That's gonna also, when I go on the course, produce chunking, right? Cause it's like my divots are gonna be after I take the ball instead of
Correct.
taking divots a little bit early, where it's gonna take some zip off the club because the club's being slowed down by the divot and then making impact.
absolutely, correct. So if this were your divot, right? This is where we want the ball to be, and then your divot would be ahead of it, right?
Yeah.
Right now, it's kind of more like that for you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, literally.
And that's
I'm
because
getting
you're
it before,
set
and-
your
Yeah.
setup, right? Because you're having it like the club's here instead of here.
Yep.
That's
So,
an easy fix.
yeah. So I mean, just making sure that you get your club face up to the ball, right? And making sure that you work on your attack angle is going to be big for you.
You said that
For
drill-
both of you, honestly. I mean, really.
Yeah.
For you, it's just getting to the setup and getting to the movements.
Right.
Wow. You may be playing golf that way.
No, I did that in front of Sean, and Sean was like, had his mind blown away. I'm like, no, I probably ruined it.
That's
I
good.
still see that. I'll randomly practice that, slowing it down, and holding it, just for the feel and coordination. And then I also practice, I was telling Sean, one arm swings for coordination,
Yeah,
for hand-eye
absolutely.
coordination.
Absolutely. That's what I would do right there. Right?
What if I
So-
just played golf like that? You're right. I was that
But
dude
I
who
mean-
used to
I
up and
mean,
swing.
you could, I mean, is
But
that any,
face angle's positive, right? Good.
is that any worse than the people
No,
who
but
do
if I
5
could just
hours
keep doing that
practicing?
drill and get used to like the right, like Tim said, like the right.
Yep.
I guarantee you, if you did that on the course and then like clapped it, no one's gonna say anything.
No,
You'd be
they'd
like,
be
oh, wow.
probably amazed, actually.
People
I
think they're
guarantee you
practicing.
people are going to be copying it.